going on, guys? Insanity Productions here, and today I am giving you a glow tutorial. And basically what that means is how to use this setting, and number one, how do I get that open. I click the settings thing which is next to the camera, which is that one. Click the settings, and usually at the top here with nothing open. Click render, go down until there's glow. Now I've already got it on, your settings will be much different. But basically I'm going to teach you how to use glow effectively, kind of, if that makes sense. So let's start off with little Steve. Let's make sure he's glowing. Now nothing's happening because I set my glow to nothing. If I increase the glow intensity, see, now that's weird. Glow radius, now he's got a bit of glow. Fall off intensity, it's all very weird. Now, I'm not sure how to explain the last two, but glow radius is how far away the glow can be. Fall off is how much fall off there will be, and intensity is basically how intense the fall off will be. I'm not sure really how to explain the fall off, but you could probably figure it out yourself. Like for example, if I decrease the intensity of the fall off, it decreases that. Increase it, makes it much brighter. And also, it kinda, if you just have glow radius, glow intensity, just have a lot of fall off intensity, makes it look weird. It's kind of weird. But I'm going to show you how to use this in two ways. Well, maybe a few. I'm going to show you first of all how to create a tutorial. Right, so what you want to do is click only render glow. Now you see it disappears. Go into the settings, intensity. Now you can see this. Now so on, do stuff like that. Stuff like this, and then you've got this. Now this looks alright. And this is basically how you're going to create a hologram, which is what I'm trying to teach you. I forgot to mention that. Sorry. I'm going to teach you how to create a hologram. So you sort of want to have a bit of fall off intensity, because that's a bit better than having both of these. So I think, is it fall off or do you want glow? I'd say fall off intensity, fall off radius to 0. Glow radius, we don't want this at all. So now we've got this. Now you can see an obvious problem, and if you increase the render depth, yeah. The problem with this is you can, if you go here, you can see through his arm. Now the way to fix this is the render depth. Bring this up, it should, why isn't it fixing? It fixed before, why isn't it fixing now? It's not working, and minimator just, what? Just glitch, it won't look, oh yeah. Oh yeah, when something's only rendering glow, you're not able to click on it. You can hear me clicking. I can't click on it. If you click this, then you can. And I'm sorry, no, I don't think there is a way to fix that. I'm sorry. But what we wanted to do, anyways, is I wanted to show you how to create. Have you ever seen Star Wars? No? Well, basically they have these blue holograms. They're quite bluish. Very blue. And what you want to do is glow color, go all the way up to blue, and change it to a blue that you kind of like. Make sure it's mostly on the intent, and then you can see it's kind of weird, you can't really see it, and you just mostly just have to edit this until it's just right. But the best way to see your result is if you go to library. Nope, yes. And you've got this. So now you've got this. I hate that mode. Mix percentage, blah blah blah. Bright. Yeah, you put the brightness all the way up. And then you can turn this down. There you go. There you go. You've got your hologram now. Render depth actually doesn't do anything. Nope. Yeah, that's pretty much how you do a hologram. That's not that hard. I don't know how to fix this. I'm very sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix it. it's annoying me as much as it's annoying you. You can sometimes turn down the intensity now, or you can turn it up and just have a really bright hologram, so you won't have, and of course you still have that problem. I'd say have the intensity at about 42%, and then you can animate him basically doing whatever. Now that's one glow technique. Doesn't really work in the day. I'm going to show you how to also create sort of a, how do I put this? Bonus clip. What you want to do is first of all, let's tick off only render glow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have him glow, like literally just glow. And of course we want the glow color to be white. For now, settings, glow radius, blip, 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 blip. Done. Hey, congratulations. Now that is a way of doing it. If you want a far off thing, you have to change your settings per glow. But there is a massive problem with the glow. You can't edit it during. You can't have, for example, a little thing on the timeline, which is this bit. You can't have a little thing saying settings, and you're not able to change like the glow through time. From what I know, you're not able to do that. You'll have to render it as one, and then go on to your next scene, render it as another. Go on to your next scene, render it as another, and change the glow each time. But that's literally all I can think of how to do it. Because apart from that, there's almost no way. There's no way of doing it. So to create this sort of angel of God kind of effect, I'd have the fall off intensity at max, right? And you've got this beautiful boy. Now, from far away it doesn't look fine. You can just increase the intensity if you want a far away effect. Change off the fall off radius to about there. Change glow fall off. There's almost nothing you can do. Have the glow rate fall off a bit down for far away effects, so he looks like he's glowing. You can also edit the glow color to make him look more like a demon, or sort of like a weird thing. And just change the glow color and just keep changing it every now and then. You can even add keyframes to make him go rainbow. So now we've got little Steve. We've got him glowing. Now let's say we want a close-up effect. Now of course this does kind of work with a demon. Let's say we want him as a god. Yeah, no. But you could, in theory, drag this down. Now, oh yeah, there is a way of changing it. You just get your glow color and drag it down to a darker color, because the darker it is, the less showing it'll be. That's good for an angry demon. This is good for a good god at close-up. About there, it's good for a good god close-up. And this is good for a long like angel close-up. That isn't really, the red isn't really good for long. Different colours have different, like, let's say, abilities of how to make them look nice. And then we've got green over here. That one's actually quite nice at being far away. Blue, kinda blue. No, yep. Basically, the best one you want is white, because it's kind of like a little special one. When it's close up, it's really bright. But for example, with red, it's not. Like different colours. That yellow, really bright, really bright, really bright, really bright. Kind of good. Looks actually pretty nice, that one. Bright, but not too bright. Like they all have their different brightness kind of abilities to say. But the best way to just make sure they're not too bright, so just drag them down near to the black, because the black is basically for glow color. The more black it is, the less glow it's going to have, and the less glow it's going to have, the less bright it is, if that makes sense, which probably doesn't, because I'm stupid with words. But yeah, that's pretty much how to use glow. Pretty much, it's kind of. I'm no master with it, but I've gotten used to how to use the glow. So getting used to it does take a while, maybe like a few days, maybe like 2 hours of just messing around until you understand it. That's what I did. I just went for 2 hours, but not 2 hours straight, and then 2 hours just in general, and I got to this level. And that's basically how you use glow. hope this tutorial was actually useful, unlike that all my tutorials actually useful. I'm just terrible at persuading them. Yeah. Do this. Do this or die, please. Do it or die. Still have no outro. Bye. How do I put this one into perception?